Yo, what is up, YouTube? I hope you guys are having a fantastic today. Fantastic. All right, start over, Mario.
No way.
Yo, what is up, YouTube? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. Today, I'm going to be bringing you guys a little bit of a laning phase, analytical-ish video. I know a lot of you guys think that the 2v2 is very difficult because there's so much stuff going into it. You have to watch yourself. You have to watch the wave. You have to watch the enemy wave. You have to watch your teammate. You have to watch the enemy ADC. You have to watch the enemy support. So I'm just going to give you a couple tricks/tips to give you guys just some help in the laning phase and make it go a little bit easier for you. This is the emoji game from yesterday because this is actually a very good game and you can actually learn a lot from this. I'm just going to be kind of watching what I do in this game because I play the laning phase actually very well. I end up getting us a kill because of how I manage the wave, see how my ADC is playing, and how the enemy team is playing. So I'm going to give you guys a few ideas and things that you can do to be able to win these laning phase. So to start out, I am playing Yemoja. Most people usually level their one on Yemoja because of how much clear damage setup CC it has. I, however, this game recognize that look at how poor our laning phase is going to be early game and how nasty their 2v2 is going to be early game. We have Artemis Yemoja, mediocre clear because of Yemoja, decent lockdown, decent damage, but not bad kill potential because of how much CC we have. Their laning phase is Medusa Sobek. Very tanky Sobek that can CC for the Medusa. And Medusa has some of the most damage you can get around level 3 because of how much damage Viper Shot does off her CC. She also has a sick basic attack reset, whatever you want to call it, when she can dash 1-1 and it gets a lot of damage off very, very quickly. So instead of leveling my 1 like you usually would with Yemoja, I level my 3 to freeze the wave. And you'll see what happens when I freeze the wave. Basically, I just put my 3 down to toss the minions back, and they won't be able to push any farther forward until my 3 disappears. I ended up doing it one more time, and then I pull the purple buff. Now, my clear is going to be slightly worse because I don't have any damage, but Hog basically makes your clear fine. My clear is not going to be great because I have no damage other than my autos, but my clear is still going to be fine because I can get rid of those side minions instantly. Now, as we get over here, you'll see where the wave meets. Artemis picks up her purple buff, and it's meeting right outside of the entrance of our purple buff. Perfect spot to be. The Artemis does make a slight misplay here. It ends up not mattering too much, but it is a bit of a risky play because our benefit wouldn't have been that big. I froze the wave because their kill potential is very, very minimal since we are so close to our tower. If we are in the halfway point and I get plucked with no beads, I have a very good chance of dying. Same with the Artemis. With our wave being this far back and close to our tower, the kill potential is just not there for them. If I get plucked, I can probably just walk back to my tower and they won't have enough damage to kill me. It also makes it so our wave is all the way over here. So say the enemy is in the exact same spot as we are on their side of the map. So right now we are here. They're going to be all the way up here, and they have to walk this entire distance just to get to the wave. So this is a perfect spot for us to be in, especially with our very, very late game duo lane and their very aggressive duo lane. We'll let it play out a little bit. This is the mistake the Artemis makes. She tries to kill the wave. She starts autoing it. Now, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it does mitigate our win by a good amount. I think the Medusa ends up missing one wave or one minion, so that's one minion dead right there. And in the early game, XP is everything. Gold does not matter. XP is everything. Medusa misses that one minion. Now she needs, I think it's 2 melees and 1 archer to be able to hit level 2 instead of just the 3 melees. Artemis and I are getting this entire wave. Sobek, I think, missed that one too, but I'm not sure, so I don't want to say anything about that one. But the Medusa is the big one because ADC's hit 2 first. Medusa misses 1 minion. We have the push now. We hit level 2 first. Artemis actually hits level 2 first because she split red buff. They're still only a level 1 Sobek, level 1 Medusa. I can play up here because they have no kill potential to be able to trade with us. And I'm also about to hit level 2, so I do get plucked into them. That's just something I'll turn and fight with. Now, look at where we at on this 2v2. They have 9 minions to clear. We're only going to have 6 to clear. We are level 2. They're level 1. This is when I can start to play aggressive. They are not scary at all. We have better clear, better damage, better fight, more abilities, healing. We have everything we want. I toss my bubble out because I want my hard CC up. The bubble slow isn't going to be relevant enough to lock down for a kill. You usually want to have your stun up so you can 3 and then stun off of it. The Sobek plays up. He uses his 3, so now I know Sobek doesn't have his escape. And this is where I start to play aggressive. I try to just push up a little bit. Sobek's still kind of playing pretty far up. And this right here, you can kind of tell he's looking to hit 2. And he's looking to pluck me right here. He doesn't realize that his minions are dying, and he is fighting an entire minion wave. I do have beads, so I'm basically just thinking to bait this out. I'll take the pluck, I'll beads it, and then I'll just one at my feet, and we can kill this Sobek pretty easily. He ends up keeps trading autos for a pretty long time, and he is just getting so poked, and he finally uses his pluck. Right here, this is just a guaranteed kill now. I have a slow with my 1. Artemis has a slow with her 3, and her damage in a 2v2 when you're CCing them is pretty good. So he uses his dash. Artemis is beating on him. He gets slowed. Artemis slows him, and she kills him. And now right here, I play a little farther back than I should have because I should have recognized that Medusa has no other abilities up. So I'm safe. I'm safe. I can play up with my Artemis here. We can look for something. Obviously, there's not a ton to play for, but some people might be playing back, but there's no worry for me in the world right now. Medusa has no kill potential. She has no abilities up. So now what we want to do is we want to push this wave as quick as possible and go get farm elsewhere. There's not a ton of kill potential left in this laning phase because of how safe Sobek is and how safe Medusa is. We're kind of just playing until 5 when we start spiking. That laning phase goes as perfectly as possible because we didn't want to win this laning phase. We didn't care to win it. We won it because they misplayed, not because we made a sick play. I didn't hit a 3-1 combo that gets them caught. The Sobek used his escape, thinking that they were going to win that 2v2 trade. So now here we just want to go look to farm. There's nothing else to get. There's no wave pushing up. Scorpion's not up, so we're going to go for their alpha. This is another thing that's going to give us a slight lead because this is their farm we are taking. We got that one. We should have gone to ours here. But because he took so long, it actually messes with us a little bit. It makes us have a little bit less pressure in the duo lane, which, I mean, in the end, it's not going to matter a ton. But we would have been able to get back to lane faster and not lost so much pressure. And see, now they have 5 minions. We really can't play up. They're going to be able to just go get their Scorpion. They're checking alpha. I think they should have known we did it, but they're going to go check alpha, see it's down, and then just come back and stand in the lane. So you see them not really doing anything. Their Scorpion is up. It's farm that they can do. But now because they did this, we have 2 options. I don't remember what we did, but we can either go for our Scorpion and just confirm it because our purple spawning, or we can push this wave and try to get another small win so we can go for purple and Scorpion. Or their purple and their Scorpion. So instead of looking for something, we look for the stun here. Sobek's still looking to pluck, which is weird. Like, you see him kind of like... He's looking at me and he's kind of like dancing, like trying to find his pluck. You can kind of tell he's still looking for that pluck. Like, look at him. He's trying to find his way around the wave. He's looking to do something. And he still doesn't recognize that his wave is losing. He's still trying to play aggressive when he's not paying attention to his wave. Pay attention to your wave. He ends up plucking a minion. She gets a nice trap off. And this is why Sobek is so hard to kill, because of how much just disruption and stuff he has. We end up not even killing him. But because of how much damage we did, we win that war of attrition. That war, we have more health, we have more mana. We just have more resources to now push this next wave and then go for purple buff. So we fast push this wave. Yamoja's clear is pretty good. We give them Scorpion, but they're basically just confirming their Scorpion, and they're not going to be getting their purple now. Now it's just me recognizing that my Artemis does no damage because she has Benevolence, which I should have recognized earlier. Should be a free purple buff because I'm Yamoja and I have 2 abilities up, so I kind of clear it pretty fast. And then you take their purple buff because it is giving you pen against them. If you have 2 purple buffs, they do stack, so they have less protections against us. I just look for a little stun on the Sobek. He's playing far back. Probably a little waste of some Omi, but no biggie. Because right now, our kill potential is still low unless this Sobek misplays again. I'm just kind of fishing for stuns, see if we can find something. And now, I did hit 5. And I wanted the Artemis to go on to the Medusa here. A little bit of a misplay by one of us. We ended up getting the kill anyway, but not on the same page. And another kill by us. We see this Raquette. I have my 3 out. And because I have beads right now, I want to try to eat this. Because I'd rather have my beads being down than the Artemis's beads. Unfortunately, instead of looking for the taunt, she just ults the Artemis, so I can't really stop that. She beads it, and now I just stand in front again, and I eat both of those taunts. If she gets hit by either one of those taunts, I'm 90% sure she dies. And then I get out. And because of that, we end up getting our easy 2v2 win. It ends up making it a massive play for us. Unfortunately, we end up losing our purple buff, but we make their jungler rotate over for nothing. I unfortunately turn around to try to make a play because I'm a dumbass. And I die to the Medusa, but we're not gonna watch me die. But yeah, we end up losing our purple buff, but it's okay because we got their purple. We got 2 kills in the laning phase, and now we are an Artemis and a Yamoja that made it through the laning phase with a win. which is huge. That is basically a little analysis in the 2v2, what you guys can look for. I think the biggest points are pay attention to your wave. If you are an aggressive god like Sobek, it does not matter how tanky you are. That wave will kill you. Play safe. Make sure your wave is at least even, hopefully a little bit ahead, or hopefully dying. The enemy wave is dying a little bit, so you don't have to fight into the entire wave. Another thing, know the enemy team's lockdown and damage against you. If you use your escape on Sobek against this 2v2 and it gets beads, you will be getting killed. Sobek kind of can't play that aggressive unless they know one of us doesn't have actives, or until he hits level 5. Unfortunately, he's not level 5, so he doesn't have that immunity, and we both have beads, so there's not much that Sobek can do. I guess another thing I want to touch on quick is the beads pickup. Beads shuts down everything their lane wants to do. If I beads the Sobek pluck, we can turn and kill him. If I have Shell here or Sunder, we will lose that 2v2 because I'm just not a tanky enough character or a safe enough character in that 2v2 to be able to win it. Beads will win us that laning phase. Yamoja is one of the few gods that picking up beads, because of how much her kit does, it does not feel like a downside. It feels just like a positive, like, oh, my character now has everything on top of having damage, CC, lockdown, engage, disengage, peel, healing, a shield. I also now have immunity. The one weakness the character has is not having immunity. If you pick up beads, you now have every strength in the game and you have no weaknesses. So that's just a little thing on why you can pick up beads on Yamoja and it feels pretty good. That's basically a little analysis on the 2v2 in the laning phase. Hopefully you guys learned a little bit here. If you guys liked this analysis and you want like maybe a couple more for different gods, maybe you want one for Sobek so you can see how you can play that laning phase better, let me know in the comments, or any other god you want me to play. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.